Assalamu alaikum. Finally, my live podcast is working. Finally. Okay, today my topic is maybe this time. Maybe this time. Who are you? Have you ever asked this question to yourself? Who am I? Look yourself straight into the mirror. Ask this question. Ask this question to yourself. Who are you? Who am I? What am I doing here? हमारा जर्नी क्या रहा? आप और हम कैसे मिले? हम मिले अपने आप से मिले तब मिले जब हमने अपने आप को खो दिया था. हम सबका सफर सबका फर्क है. We all go through a different journey. But today when we meet, we are at the same point. We are meeting right now, but we passed through different journeys, different challenges in life, different difficulties. We lived it our own way. How do we find it? How do we find it? Where do we find it? Where do we find ourselves? Ask this question to yourself. I'll just share my own personal experience with you. It's very personal. I have always been brought up by parents. I studied in a Catholic school. It was run by nuns. My own mother, she was from the same school. She studied there. She believed in perfectionism. She still does. I learned it this way. Perfectionism does not exist. Why do we run after perfectionism? Why? In school, you know what I was taught? To be perfect. Had character building classes. I've been disciplined. Yes, very disciplined. But what did I not learn? What did I not learn was loving my own self. I became a people pleaser. Yes, a people's pleaser. This is not who I am right now. Life is hard. Life is tough. It's not easy. You meet people, they teach you something or the other. You do learn something from others. You've got to find the grounding for yourself. How do you do that? I'll take you on my own journey, my own experience. I'll tell you later. But what happened when what I learned in school from my childhood? I learned to spread love, honesty, respect, cleanliness. This became part of my life. This part became part of me. But I forgot to love myself. Loving your own self does not mean you're being selfish. You're looking after yourself. That's more important. Why? When you are grounded within yourself, you start getting reconnected to your people. In my journey, I made new friends. And what happened? There is always a tipping point. I got to a tipping point where I found myself. Something changed in my life. It changed my world. World turned upside down for me. It was a big change. The reason why I'm talking about change and loving your own self, finding yourself, is the right time, I think. The right time, because we are in a pandemic. A coronavirus pandemic. The whole world is impacted. Socio-economic issues are arising. People are losing jobs. But this is a change. This is a change. You've got to embrace change and find what you like. Spend time with yourself. Reflect. This is the time to reflect. Reframe your life. Change your goals. What is more important to you? the superficial life which we lived yesterday or today? Is today a superficial life? No, it's not. This is a reality. We are struggling. Our health workers are struggling to keep up with the pandemic, treating patients. This is the reality of life. Life is temporary here. So find yourself. Embrace change. Embracing change requires a lot of effort. It's a really, really hard work. I've gone through a change, my own personal experience. I encourage you to comment on this live video or send me messages. I'll respond to you. Change made me fearless. If you are fearless only, then you will be able to plunge. Take a plunge. It's only one life. You've got to live this life. If this life you cannot live, you are in a superficial world. You're losing your time. Every passing minute. I read a letter by Stella Angelico. She wrote the letter to herself. It sounded so much close to me that as if I wrote this letter myself. This letter she is writing to herself, I'll read that to you and then we'll talk about that. She writes the letter addressing herself as darling. Hi darling, hope you're well. You look beautiful. I'm writing because I want to apologize. You've always been there for me who never was. Bright eyes and kind smile, urging me to be more. In return, I've been dismissive and distant. I haven't treated you well with the respect you deserve, and for that, I'm sorry. I've been thinking of you a lot lately. Me who never was. Me who never was. Because I chose to shrink myself and fled across the surface of life. To avoid the responsibility that comes with swimming in the depths and being radiant like you. What is the author saying here? Stella is saying that we live in a superficial life when she says, chose to shrink myself and flit across the surface of life without going in the depths, understanding what life is. We try to avoid the responsibility. When you take the responsibility, that comes with the depth and that gives you radiance. And like you, when she says like you, it's the soul. It's your soul. It's my soul. Talk to yourself. Ask yourself this question. Have I been living in a comfort zone? Get out of your comfort zones. I'll read the letter more and we'll talk on this. She's apologizing to herself, to her soul. I'm sorry, me who never was. Me who never was, because I believed in perfection and thought I had to be it. As I said earlier, I myself was looking perfectionism. There's no perfectionism. There's no perfectionism in relationships, in financial stability. Even you set your goals and targets. Financially, even it does not give you anything until and unless you are grounded within yourself. You love yourself. Me who never was, because I didn't believe I had enough to contribute. Me who never was, because I didn't believe I had enough to survive on, and so had to take what I could get. What is Stella implying here? What she's trying to say, that always she lived in a superficial world where she believed she does not have enough. She's not contributing enough to her society, to her family. That's how I am interpreting it. and she believed that she didn't have enough. She just had the greed of earning more, getting more. Nothing was enough for her. And I think हम सब के लिए ऐसा ही है आज भी. हम सब ऐसे ही हैं. हम ऐसे ही रहते हैं. हमारे लिए कुछ भी काफ़ी नहीं है क्योंकि ग्रैटिट्यूड ही नहीं है. ग्रैटिट्यूड होगा ना तो कभी नहीं हम ऐसा सोचेंगे कि सर्वाइवल के लिए हमें ये चीज़ काफ़ी है. आज की एग्जाम्पल देख लें. होर्डिंग, कोरोना वायरस. लोगों ने क्या किया? सुपरमार्केट्स में जाके होर्डिंग शुरू कर दी. टॉयलेट पेपर्स पे, पास्ता पे. लिटरली people are fighting that they need. What happened? The government, the supermarkets, they had to put limitations. Let's move forward with the letter and we'll explain more. Me who never was, because I thought I'd be too much. What I'm gathering from here is because I thought I'd be too much. Asking for more. Asking people for their time. That if I'm going to ask others, then what is happening? Maybe मैं कुछ ज़्यादा बढ़ गई हूँ. Maybe I'm asking them too much, beyond their capacity. Me who never was, because I thought people wouldn't like me. Yes, that is true. We are a people's pleaser. I was a people pleaser. I was. For years. It took me years to get this point, to this level where I have stopped caring. It's not about being selfish. It's about taking care of myself, my soul. In this process, I found the reconnection with my Allah, the Creator. And He gave me the way to be grounded and found positive people with me, with my positive vibrations. Reconnected with my old friends, college mates, made new friends, got new networks, positive people, and they have made it easy for me. And the change I embraced was easy for me. Me who never was, because I decided to feed my hungry ego instead of serving the greater good. We all feed our egos. हमें affirmations, validations चाहिए. We need validations from each other. Why? Why can we not validate ourselves? क्यों नहीं validate कर सकते हम कर सकते हैं, बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं. Meaningful validations हम अपने साथ कर सकते हैं. Gain the confidence within you. Embrace change. Whatever comes your way, embrace it. Don't be scared. This is my personal advice to everyone. Embrace change. Don't be scared. It will definitely bring you bright future. Definitely. So more on the letter. She writes, me who never was, because I hid parts of myself. Me who never was, because I gave parts of myself away. Precious soft parts to hard people. Do we not do that? Oh yes, we do that. We give ourselves away. We lower our boundaries. People just step over us. Why do we lower our boundaries? Why do we let narcissists to step on us? Why? Because of their selfish reasons and we are too empathetic? Probably. But we are not being narcissists here to look after ourselves. That's not narcissism. That's how I think. You can have your own opinion and share your opinion with me. I would really like to listen from you. Me who never was, because I was scared of feeling lonely. Yes, we all are scared of being lonely. What is loneliness? You can be lonely in a relationship too. You can be lonely. Trust me, you can be lonely in a relationship too. spending time with yourself, you're not lonely. Having the depths of living life is not loneliness. Superficial life, living in a superficial world, yes, that is loneliness. Trust me on this. She writes more. Me who never was, because I settled for the easy rush of playing a character who delivers what's expected. Instead of being brave and honest and asking what I wanted. Again, I will say, I just settled for too less, I guess. In every way. I didn't ask for more. Now I ask for more. I stand for myself. You can stand for yourself. Stand for yourself. Search yourself. There are many ways you can search for yourself. Once you start searching for yourself, you will learn your own talent. Each and every individual is talented. We have our own potential. Everyone has a potential. What more she writes? Me who never was, because I asserted myself once and a bunch of men said it. Would it be better if I did things their way? And I was too tired to assert myself again and again if necessary. Me who never was, because I doubted myself and felt anxious and flighty and hastily trusted the opinions of others over going with the steady, strong sound of my own heart's knowing. Sorry. Sorry for denying your existence. Me who never was. You are glorious, and I would love to spend more time with you. So much love. How beautiful the letter is. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you also enjoyed listening to this. I welcome the comments, questions. Stay tuned. We'll come back again next week. Bye.